I went to Bespoked at the weekend, which is Europe's biggest handmade bike show. I got to see some amazing bikes and I had a really good time, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that would agree with me here, but one of my favourite parts was the BESPOKED Build Off. Essentially, bike shops and builders around the country and around Europe were offered the chance to come and showcase a bike that they've built that would survive the apocalypse. I thought it'd be a good idea to show you some of my favourites and talk to some of the people that built them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bombs over Baghdad. Really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the tax man. Couldn't hurt that bad. Levies go hold up, they don't think it's alright. Throw Nola in a trash can. Got a carrot and a big stick. Doing big things. Think I'm amazing. I don't care what the news is saying. That's a bona fide fact, man. I don't ever feel that bad. Fact, you tell me how dumb wrong you wasting your energy. Here's the same, we spurred out in Tennessee.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I can't get fooled again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I can't get fooled again.
I'm American, so American. I can say anything. Ain't nothing feel better than acting with impudence. Who don't we love a middleman in the land of this ignorance? Blind faith in the simpleton. We can coexist with the pretty fish. God.
So I think I wanted some height. You need to see zombies coming, and you need to see where you want to go and what's not on fire. You need to be able to ride over dead things. And maybe a zombie or two, so big fat tyres, some ground clearance, all good. You need to be able to fit as many Haribo as you can possibly fit, so cargo bike and the Haribo holster. Yeah, keep your feet out of those piffling people that are trying to run away. You know, get nice and high, see over the riffraff, and sort of max speed, so a bit of gearing, with some of which might work, hopefully. So hardest part to build, well, the whole thing was built in 2 weeks, so it was a bit of a rush, sort of afternoons and evenings. I think it was probably two days or so from the end, like before we had to leave. I still hadn't built the third wheel and the rear wheel drive, and there was a debate as to whether to do that or not, but obviously it needed to be done because mud is going to be the killer in the apocalypse. So yeah, so that was quite tricky. Trying to get a reasonable level of alignment. Obviously, it didn't even fit in the workshop, let alone fit on a jig or anything. So it was a bit kind of hit and miss for alignment, and which was quite important for getting chain alignment on the cassette, so it doesn't keep throwing the chain and all of that stuff. So the rear end was probably the sort of last minute challenge, and took a couple of days to sort out. The favourite accessory I added, so possibly the Haribo holster. It's a beautiful old leather pistol holster, so it's a lovely thing, and it would mount really close to you, so you've got Haribo free at hand, so that by definition must be good. The one I was sort of semi-proud of was, I looked for a Geiger counter, as the rules suggested. I saw some on Amazon, they were a bit spendy, so I did an internet search, and if you look for nature's Geiger counter, there's a plant called spiderwort that if it's in radioactive conditions, it changes colour. So I imported one of those from Holland to put on the front. It does have a slight downside that it's obviously not flowering at the moment, so you can only have an apocalypse in the summer, and then the flowers will change colour if it goes nuclear. There you go.
Have you seen my baby? She's way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal.
We're going to survive the apocalypse because we built a cargo bike, which means we can gather provisions as we go, like wood, or in our case we found a chicken, which is great because it seems to be laying cream eggs, which are delicious and nutritious. We've got a wood saw, so we can process all of our own firewood to the perfect length. For a perfect fire, as you'll see in the fireplace, and knobbly tires. You need knobbly tires in the apocalypse.
Yeah, we can hide in the woods. We can get to the woods and get out into the middle of nowhere if we're worried about staying in urban areas. The hardest part of the build for the bike was aligning everything in a fixture on a 2 meter long main tube, so that the front wheel tracks with the rear wheel, and welding that head tube nicely with those tubes that are different sizes. That was critical, but it's pretty straight. So we're happy that we've done it. But yeah, fixturing it all up and making the tools to fixture it up was the hardest thing to get right. We got that right though.
It's got this spooner.
It's not the spooner.
It's
the my little buddy over there. The little my little radio. It's also a little toy dog. I missed my dog, and didn't survive, unfortunately. But this guy is gonna be with me forever. Your vanity mirror.
Oh yeah. Now my favorite part is the vanity mirror in the sanitation station cum wood shop on the back of the bike. So I feel it's really important to be able to see yourself while you're chopping firewood.
Before we look at the line bike of the apocalypse, just a little reminder, I have some very nice warning stickers which probably go really well with the apocalypse in my opinion. You want to make sure people still know what you're about, and you're about having fun and warning people. Am I actually going to be able to get this the right way up? Oh, check that out. Warning, this bike was built for fun. Please ride irresponsibly. May or may not survive the apocalypse. But if you like stickers, you can get these and some other cool ones on spray.bike.com.
You take this one.
Why is it going to survive?
Because it's a normal bike.
Good point. And we can ride it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Why is it going to survive? Because we're just going to ride quicker than everyone else. regular bike. What else?
It's also called Inbred. It kind of matches the theme.
What have we added that would survive? Oh yeah, we've got map gas on there.
Yeah.
That's going to help us.
Yeah. Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot.
Yeah.
That'll help, so we can kill our food.
Yeah. A mug. A mug.
We've got a mug.
We've got a mug.
We've got water.
Not really.
We've got a stove. Yeah, no, we haven't got water.
Yeah.
We've got a stove.
But no wood.
No, and no way of cutting wood.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Just put a tree on fire.
Getting it here. The hardest
Which
part.
you help with.
The hardest part. It's the time frame to build the bike. Having 10 minutes to build it. When I was building the wheels, the spoke length was wrong.
It was.
They were. And then I had a bit of a problem. How do I make it work? You just make it work.
Because the day after we were supposed to come to you, so we couldn't really order some more spokes.
We didn't have time.
No.
So I got creative. And it works. Shorter spoke nipples. That's what I done. The standard ones, I'm going to get technical, aren't I? Shall I not?
No. Yes.
They were like 16mm spoke nipples. And they were too long, so I went for some 12 or 14mm ones. Just made it work.
It doesn't sound like there's that big of an issue now.
It's not. until you try and build a wheel.
Okay.
Then you'll realise 2mm makes a difference.
Fair.
It does.
Fair. I think the stove made it,
Yeah, the stove, definitely.
which is not on the bike.
No, but it goes in the rack.
Yeah, and it's good. It's a good hanger for the t-shirt,
Yeah.
which have almost sold out. Not here.
No.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I think the stove. I like the stayer bars. They kind of give the grit.
Slingshot.
No, yeah. I got it at Poundland. It's not gonna hurt.
It's not gonna save us. What was the question?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, the best accessory, no?
Oh, yeah. Best accessory on the bike. Yeah, it's the stove.
The stove.
It's got to be the stove. Stove for me. Yeah.
Warmth.
Fire.
Fire.
Food. Cook your beans on that.
You can.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of another video. And I'm sure some of you are wondering, what on earth is this? I have a group ride this Saturday in London, or yesterday, because I think this video goes out Sunday, but I'm sure I had a really good time. This is the bike that I'm probably going to ride. I haven't 100% decided yet. I also quite like the idea of riding the Neutrino, but we'll find out in a couple of days time for me, and you may already know because you might have seen it on Instagram. But this is what this is. So long story short, this is going to be a build video up on the channel very soon. If you're new to the channel from this video, hello, welcome. We make bikes and do bike builds and lots of different bike related content, and if you'd like to keep up to date on that, I'd suggest you hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free and it helps me out a bunch, and if you can't wait to the next video, that one there is a particularly good one.